for the night. We just busted Mike out of prison.
Yep.
Big mistake that was, but we'll learn more about that later on. For now, let's just enjoy the fact that we got another holster and more weapons in our arsenal to be awesome as Arthur. In our final episode, Arthur is going to collect the final debt that Strauss has for the New Hanover area, as well as meeting up with his old flame Mary, who sent him a letter beseeching him for help with a family matter. And further, John and other members of the gang start laying some ambitious plans for robberies. All this and more in this final episode for tonight, episode 4. Off to the Downs Ranch we go. Well, that's one way to knock on the front door. It appears we are at the Downs Ranch, and boy, oh boy, are we in for a surprise there. This has been an interesting conclusion to our autopiloted ride. Boy, oh boy.
Whatever do you want?
Mr. Thomas Downs, you owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm...
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please, I have a family, sir, please.
I don't care about your family. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
You are a slippery little bastard. But I got you now.
Please, show some compassion. Please.
Strauss told me you needed a beat. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
If you'd been good, this wouldn't be happening. Pay the money. You borrowed money from my business partner, Hiest Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Whew.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Did you miss me, big man? Like the crops miss the sun when it's stuck behind a cloud, my boy. It looks like you're reading.
And I am. How do you ask?
Just making conversation.
I'm sorry. I was being catty. I don't know why.
You're very purty. I'm sorry, I'm not being forward or nothing, but you are.
You're very sweet. Strange.
Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw. Kieran.
Take the badge off.
Keep your mouth shut, and you might survive the week.
Hey, come on.
Just know we're watching you.
Yeah.
Know it, Kieran. Know it.
Yeah.
Let's head in to Valentine and see what Mary needs.
Out of the damn way.
Can I get a few cents?
There's
Will
good old
somebody help
Mickey.
me out?
Hey,
I was in
Mickey.
the army.
Partner?
Hey, buddy. Hey, mister. I never learned your name. I never did. You're like a brother, but I didn't learn your name. And I said to myself, Mickey, you never learned that fella's name. Now, you'll never see him again. And you'll be sad. Like when your puppy passed. 'Cause you slept on it. What's your name, mister?
Arthur?
Arthur? My uncle's name was Arthur. Uncle Arthur, we called him, on account of his name. It's a fine name. A strong name. Like a king. You could be my king, Mr. Arthur. Yes, you could.
My lord, Mickey, you are an interesting character.
Watch it! Got a problem with me?
Miserable hot. You want trouble with me? I've heard. Howdy.
Hey, watch it! What are you doing it for?
Good job.
Alrighty. Let's go see what good old Mary wants.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you, ma'am. Is Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see.
Mrs. Linton, a caller for you.
Hello, Arthur.
Mary?
I heard you and your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's his name?
Died.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
So, well, you've been made a widow and you come here looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
My family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? You want me to help them?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't make me beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. We need your help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're quite mad, Arthur. They'll kill him. You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough to marry into your family, but it's okay to ask me to help in saving your family.
I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Long time ago now.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you help me?
Where is he?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest area. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
It's nice to put her on autopilot and just enjoy the scenery. It's so beautiful, this world they've created. And I always find the cinematic view makes it all the more immersive. Like we're living in a movie almost. Oh. the hard part about these broadcasts is everyone needs help, but we're kind of on a tight schedule, so we just don't have the time to help them, unfortunately. It's kind of sad. And a little bit frustrating, if I'm being honest. But, hey, it is what it is. Arthur really is absolutely to a T that outlaw with a heart of gold. Unless you play him like a jackass. But the story structuring isn't quite as loosey-goosey gray, I would say, as something like Mass Effect. It just feels wrong to play him like an asshole. I mean, you could probably get away with it a little bit at the beginning because, you know, he still believes all the stick of the gang and Dutch's BS and whatnot. And when it gets down to it, it's, you know, he's still an outlaw, but later on, it's really hard to go down that road. You have to be a truly heartless asshole to have the stones to commit to that all the way in the face of everything that happens later in the story. I tell you what.
Shell of safety. Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir. The path to truth.
Well, I mean, his sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path.
The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I'm still searching, I guess.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
I don't know. Safety? Safety and meaning?
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly. If your teachings are so great, what harm can I do?
I'm not coming with you, Arthur!
Just come and speak with Mary, then make up your mind!
Chelonia.
Leave me alone, Arthur! I didn't ask for your help!
Oh, Jamie, you fool. Why'd you have to make a big scene? You could have just talked it out there. Now we have to have a whole chase and all the other bullshit that it entails.
Sorry!
They're just using you! Telling you what you want to hear!
What the hell do you know about it, Arthur?
I mean, yeah, I think Arthur's right there, but
Damn it, we gotta do this the hard way!
still doesn't mean Jamie had to make such a drama out of the whole situation.
For Christ's sakes, Jamie, just hold up a minute!
I don't have to answer to you!
Come on, you ain't stupid! You can see this is crazy!
You're the crazy one!
Yeah. Come on, Jamie, your sister's worried about you.
You pop up out of nowhere? Little jackass. Sorry, mister.
What do people? Anyway, what was you talking about?
I love that. We just had a traumatic crash and Arthur's playing it off like nothing just happened. Are you kidding me? I was catching up. Tell me we don't have to repeat this whole damn chase. We do. Oh my god, I want to shoot myself.
Just stop and let's talk about this.
I don't have to answer to you. Sorry.
They're just using you. Telling you what you want to hear.
What the hell do you know about it, Arthur?
Yeah. Come on, Jamie. Your sister's worried about you.
I was doing just fine by myself.
Damn it, we gotta do this the hard way.
You pop up out of nowhere.
It's all right, boy. For Christ's sakes, Jamie, just hold up a minute.
This is none of your damn business.
Come on, you ain't stupid. You can see this is crazy.
You're the crazy one.
Jesus, Jamie, for crying out loud.
Little jackass. Sorry, mister.
What are you gonna do, Jamie? Live the rest of your life in the mountains with those people?
They're my friends. If you don't leave me alone, I'll shoot you. I swear it.
What are you talking about? You ain't no killer.
You don't know who I am. Shit. What the hell? Move. Please, Arthur. I'm a man now. I found something. A calling.
You're just a kid. You're making a big mistake.
I'm not taking advice from you. You're an outlaw. You leave me alone. They're good people. I'm warning you, Arthur Morgan. Leave me alone.
Please, kid. Put that gun down.
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna... I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Now calm down. Let's go see your sister.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus, kid.
It's okay, kid.
Have I been a terrible fool, Arthur?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But one thing I do know. There ain't no shame in looking for a better world.
I missed you, Arthur. Are you and Mary sweet on one another again?
Oh, no. That's all a long time ago, son. Yep.
Well, this wasn't how I thought today would turn out.
It's been a long time, Jamie Gillis. You were a kid last time I saw you. And didn't try to kill yourself.
You know,
You taught me how to ride a horse.
Too well, apparently. Chelonia, though? Really? You'd fall for that?
They were very nice to me. They're decent.
I'm sure. Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
Of course I did. They rely on charitable donations.
Jesus, Jamie, come on.
I just wanted to believe that there might be something good coming my way one day. Guess that's dead in the water.
With the turtles.
Shut up.
With the turtles.
You won't amount to anything. You're not enough of a man. I had to get away. I couldn't take it anymore.
Forgive me, but your father's a bully and a coward. Don't listen to him.
Hey, don't talk about him like that.
What do you want me to say, Jamie? He's a good father? A nice man?
He won't be happy I saw you.
Please send him my worst regards.
He's right. I'm not good at anything.
Come on, that ain't true. Tell me something you like. Don't think too hard.
Apples, I guess.
Apples?
Yeah, I love apples.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of carpentry or horses or something, but all right, go work in an orchard then.
By that token, you must really like shooting and robbing people.
I only like shooting young idiots who run away from me when I'm trying to help them.
Father told me what you do.
I'm sure he did.
Hey, are you still with Dutch and, what was his name, Hester?
Hosea. Yep, still the same, sort of.
And Annabelle and Bessie?
I'm afraid they're dead.
Shit. Maybe Mary did make the right choice.
No doubt. But none of it is anything like the nonsense you read in the newspapers.
So, are you two getting back together?
I told you, no. Just ask me for a favor.
You know Barry Linton's dead? Pneumonia.
She told me.
So the door's open, so to speak.
That's all in the past. We're different people now. Here we are. She must be waiting inside.
We going in then?
We are, if you can figure out how to walk up the fucking staircase, you dipshit. Jesus.
Jamie! Jamie! Come home. Please, Father's been very sad.
Father wouldn't know sadness if it died in his bed. But I'll come home for you.
My boy. My sweet boy. Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mary.
And you, Arthur. And you.
I was glad I got his change of clothes before he did this. He looks very handsome and very respectable for being able to meet her. Again.
Oh, you'll never change. I know that.
I feel like the luckiest man alive, and I feel like a fool. That woman confuses me and plays me for a fiddle like no one else alive. I trust I will not make a god-awful fool of myself once more, but somehow I imagine I shall.
By that token, Arthur, confuses and plays you like a fiddle. you really ought to take a closer look in the mirror at some of your other relationships, specifically the one with Dutch. Thought I heard a phone ring as we passed the train station. I wonder if they had invented the telephone by this time.
Come on.
Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll run right into Cornwall's men. They'll have a shootout with each other, and I can escape. Really tired of running into O'Driscoll's asshats. Really tired of it right about now. What was this, like one per episode now? Random ambushes? There aren't many things that I get tired of or irritated by in this game because I love it a lot, but the random gang ambushes, yeah, that gets old after a while. I just want to enjoy the story, be immersed in the world, explore, but I gotta have asshats that show up at random and surprise me when I'm in the middle of something critical more often than not. That part is a little aggravating.
Interesting way of putting it, Seamus.
No doubt. I do interesting very well. It's trusting I don't do so well.
Oh, please. Arthur, this is Seamus. He's our new partner.
I ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is, as I said. Keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us. Honest as the day is long.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. Let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves? To this clown? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business dealings.
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know I ain't dead.
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Arthur.
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now you go get that, and then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survive that.
Where is he?
Well, he's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody Dell. It's just up the train tracks as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's your business, not mine. But don't kill nobody. Folks know we ain't intimate no more, and they'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
By marriage. And yes, I'd love it.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin.
By marriage.
I like how ever so specific he is about that. By marriage.
Really? Really. Lead the way. He said the place is just northwest of here.
Me?
You're the one who's been out gallivanting around here.
That's what you call it. Well, clearly you've recovered from your bear encounter.
Could have played that better, couldn't you?
Thought you wanted me here to show some strong arm. That's usually how it goes.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Hosea. That feller's a joke.
And that's why he's perfect. He won't cause us any problems. A safe spot to fence wagons and coaches, that's easy money for us.
I guess you're right.
Come on, it's not like he's asking us to rob a bank. If the two of us can't steal a stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked cousin by marriage, we should hang up our hats now.
Yeah. I guess that's something, Hosea.
So what's the story with that Emerald Ranch? You find out anything else?
A little. Owner's a nasty type by all accounts. Seamus is sure scared of him.
That's not saying much.
Something strange about the place. Used to be a saloon there, general store. Now it's all closed up, but they seem to have money.
Sounds worth a look around.
For sure. Seamus also mentioned the rancher's daughter a couple of times. How he used to see her around all the time, but now she never leaves the house. Probably just sweet on her.
That what you call finding out a little?
Once he opens up, seems Seamus does like to talk.
Hopefully not too much.
That must be the place up ahead. We should go on foot from here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Come on. There's the house. I see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there. Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
You see anyone?
Nope. Okay. I reckon we could do it now. Sneak in, I'll get the coach. You can try the house. Or wait until morning when I'll head over, distract them by putting on a little show, while you sneak into the house, find what you can, and then get the stagecoach. What do you think?
Let's do it now.
All right. I reckon we're ready. Let's go.
We're gonna do it, for sure.
Maybe take a peek through the windows before you go in. Make sure it's all quiet.
Will do. Not to worry, I will. I've never done this at night, so this will be interesting. There we go. A little first-person action here.
Get on, dear boy. Come on, get on and let's head back.
That actually went a lot smoother at night. I've done it pretty smooth during the day, but that was the smoothest it's ever gone. I think I found a new favorite way of doing it. That was the first time I tried that. That was impressive.
Nicely done. We got everything we needed.
And I'm pretty sure they never even knew I was there.
Yes, way. Less problems the better right now. Just need to get this back to Seamus in one piece and it's a good night's work. So what were you able to lift from the house?
Found some money stashed away. Must be a few hundred, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
This was easier than hunting a 1,000-pound grizzly anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye. And as usual, he did not flinch.
Yeah, exactly. How long you think we're gonna stick around here for?
Not sure. Until we can't,
It was better doing it at night as well because I feel like you have almost a time limit during the day. I've never had a problem with them getting caught during the day.
I hope it's
At least not in the house. The hard part is that I feel like Jose can only keep up the act so long, and that eventually they'll get suspicious. I've never waited that long to find out. I don't know if it is such a thing or if he can keep up the act indefinitely, but
Okay, here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there.
one thing I do know is that it feels like I'm on a bit of a time limit with that one.
Hello,
So I've
Seamus.
always
We
been
met your
rushed,
cousins.
and I didn't
How
want to
was
test
it?
my luck.
Fine.
That
Nice
I was able to clean out the whole damn house.
Park that thing in here. Quickly. Nice work, Hosea.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for it. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
Sure.
Let's head back. We can sell our fence goods and our gold bricks later and make a killing. Let's see what camp is offering us right now.
Careful.
That was a productive day's work. I think it's time to get a bowl of stew and then call it a night for Arthur.
Hi, Mr. Pearson.
Apparently we've eaten too soon.
That's that gal to give me some. She said, wait till the taters.
Let the heart throbs on us warmly now. As when the summer nights were nice.
Let's get some shut-eye so we can get back to work in the morning. Besides, we've been at it a while. Arthur may need a new shave in the morning. And of course, a cup of coffee to start his day right. When I play, Arthur's like me. He's a coffee addict. Nope, still no scruff. He's doing good. Ah, there we go. Get a cup of coffee and then go talk to John. I'm sure John is making big plans.
Hey, Arthur! What do you want?
Uncle told me something about a train.
What did he say?
Mary Beth overheard something about a train full of wealthy folk rolling down through Scarlet Meadows just south of the state border.
Yes.
Need help with it?
I ain't even sure about doing it.
Come on. At night, not too guarded, it's perfect.
Nah, I ain't thought it through. You know, stopping a train, pain in the ass.
Sure, but what if we could force a train to stop?
Well, of course.
We get a wagon full of something flammable, oil. Put it on the tracks. They see it. They know they either have to stop or die. Ain't no train driver wants to be cooked alive.
That is kind of brilliant. For you. That is a real idea. I think that's the first time you ever had one of them.
Shut up.
You might be the first bastard to ever have half his brains eaten by a wolf and end up more intelligent.
So we doing it?
Yeah, we're gonna need ammunition, guns, look real frightening, and some dynamite to open up the train.
I'll get the supplies. Gotta head into town for Abigail anyway. Don't even ask. You go find us an oil wagon.
Yeah, I know just the place. They're always heading into that refinery.
There's an old rundown shack just over the border, north of a place called Dewberry Creek. Leave it hidden somewhere near there.
Somewhere in the midst of committing all these robberies, we're gonna go and get some
Oh, look! It's Sheriff Morgan!
You may notice some people asking why I'm dressed as a lawman. Apparently the Nevada hat is one of the few hats that's worn by the law in this game. So, for whatever reason, when I have it equipped, it seems that they think I'm in some kind of law uniform. So, that would be why. Usually one of these fucking wagons is in Valentine. This is sorely disappointing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you get to witness another first. Me having to deal with Cornwall kerosene and tar. Something I previously haven't had to do because the one wagon's almost always in Valentine. Do this in a way that'll minimize the amount of shit that needs to be dealt with here. Well, I didn't have to shoot anyone, but it's definitely a little more intense than it usually is. Usually I can just do a nice quiet pickup from Valentine and then dip out, though this was pretty easy too, so I don't think we'll worry about it too much. Once the wagon's delivered, I'm gonna see if I can find an additional wagon to trade to Seamus, because I want to sell my goods so we can head into Valentine and purchase some hardware. Not just to get ready for the train job, but also for the sake of improving our general gear. Get a little more profit as well. And because Micah's available again, I figure we should probably deal with him before we get going on the train job. We'll see exactly how many of these robberies we can pull off within the time frame that this has given us. Or the time frame remaining for the broadcast. At an hour, we're doing pretty good, so.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we got some cash on us. Maybe we won't need a wagon. Maybe we can actually buy a decent horse.
I ain't seen you in here before, mister. Nice. You only live once, lest you're a cat. I got quite a few horses for sale.
Don't know what that is, but
I'll find it. Hell, on a Friday night, I lose half of everything I own. Take care of that nag. Come back and see me.
we're just gonna cut to the chase a little bit here. Saves us a little time we would have otherwise wasted wandering around trying to snag a wagon and pawn it in order to get our horse recalled. Reason I was going to grab a wagon apart from a little extra cash is, let me help this poor bastard real quick actually, since we're not on our way to do an actual mission right now.
I'm gonna die! You okay, mister? Please! Please. I've been bitten by a snake. I need medicine. I need to suck the venom out. Okay. I have an idea. Not a word to anyone. Got me?
I owe you one, mister. Hopefully, I could repay you someday.
Got that right.
Now, I gotta get out of here. Don't much like it. Out here. No more.
No shit,
Just
friend.
stay the hell away from snakes, alright? Yep.
So yeah, now we don't have to waste time on foot searching for a wagon to hijack, to sell. Would have been nice to have some extra income, but our real goal is to sell our current cash holdings, so we can get a shitload of money in our inventory but also so we can upgrade both the camp and our arsenal. So that'll be our next 2 steps, and then we'll launch on some robberies. As promised, we're going to finish the episode with a bang, so very excited.
Ah, I recognize that face. It's worth buying. I'll buy it. This must be an heirloom, huh? Picked this up off the street, no doubt. Okay. Yep, I get a lot of these. Come across a few of these myself. Oh, yes. People lose these all the time. All right. Not a word.
Okay, boy.
Or no one else.
You got it, Seamus. No worries. Alright, so we got to see Marsden back at camp to let them know we're about to kick it off. And we're going to get some upgrades for the camp itself. Then we're going to head into town, buy hardware, meet up with Micah before we come backtrack to do the actual train heist. With any luck, we'll be able to do all of that in this broadcast, and maybe have room for more. Or maybe we'll run out of time and we'll call it there. Who knows? Either way, we should have a decent amount in the video for everyone's enjoyment. I'm eager to see how I can do this because... Woo, Nelly, that's good. I'm eager to see if I can pull this off because... Or how well I can pull this off as these, the story progresses. Because like I said... Most of the people I see who have already done broadcasts prior to me, they're at 30 plus episodes. I'd like to see if I can shorten that.
Yeah.
Even with them doing extended episodes, there are 30 plus episodes. So, we're gonna see if we can cut that down a little. I've seen people do as long as 3 to 4 hour episodes and they're still riding high on the episode chart on their episode count, so if we can pull this off real well, I'll be completely happy. Happiest I've ever been, in fact.
It's me. Yep. There we go.
Good morning, Arthur.
There we go. Leave an even 2,000 for ourselves. I know we're gonna make more on some of these robberies, so.
Good morning.
I want to put a serious dent in our upgrades. This playthrough, it seems our musical gang members like to be using their string instruments a lot more. The great thing about this is you may have seen it in broadcasts before, people have played it, yada yada, but it's new every time. There are things that you haven't seen. There are little nuances that you'll pick up on. I mean, I'm picking up on things now.
It's coming! It's coming!
I'm encountering different camp encounters that I've never seen before. Well, I'm back hanging out at the camp, so... No two playthroughs are alike, which is what's really great about it.
He's not doing the washing, that's for sure. Now help me or clear out.
And we'll definitely donate a little more to the camp's coffers because, yes,
Okay,
we like to be a team player.
Hi there.
We got our fast travel unlocked. Upgraded 10s for all.
How are things?
95 cents in the camp still, not bad. Oh, and we will surely add more. You know what? We're gonna go into town, make a few purchases.
Ah, Miss Morgan.
You seem chipper?
Well, where there's life, there's hope, my friend.
And?
We've been thinking about our problem all wrong. All wrong. That's all.
Meaning?
All in good time, my friend. All in good time.
Always the showman.
How long till we eat?
Believe me, you'll be the first to know.
Arthur?
Miss Karen, how you getting on?
Fine so far. And to think I was once a damsel in distress, and now they got me protecting the men.
Just stay alert.
Oh, I shall do. And if anyone tries anything, I'll blow their heads off.
Boy.
Let's head to Valentine and upgrade our arsenal a little bit. Then we'll pay a visit to our dear friend Micah. Believe me, we're using that term very loosely. I'm a little amazed with how much we've
Hey! Let's talk about this! Arthur, come lend a hand here.
Yep. Go ahead and
You
call
might
your
wanna
mama
quit
for all
that.
I care.
That drunk's got mean friends, believe me.
Oh, hell. Wasting my time anyway.
I appreciate it, Arthur. There's no sense of humor, the fellers around here.
How drunk were you?
Just normal drunk. Anyway, I should probably hit the breeze. I'll be at camp if you need me.
Just work, and more work. That's just how it is.
Don't touch me.
Alright, let's go upgrade our guns.
Mister?
You new to the shop? Well, I use this space as a blacksmith, too, so let me know if you need me to grab something for you from the catalog.
Now, let's have a look.
You'll love it.
Ah, yes.
How about you get some new sights for this, huh? Fine piece. I bet this will shoot better with some new sights. Smile on your face, guaranteed. You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving. I do quite a lot of blacksmith work in here, too. Don't mind the clutter. Jacob Worth is a friend of mine. I admire him, but he's just about the worst poker player in all of Valentine. It's yours now. We can do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt, your pick. I let Sheriff Malloy and his boys know about my best deals, as you can imagine.
Some very nice pieces right there.
Carry it with pride. You know what? Bet you could use some rifling on this thing. You thought about upgrading the stock? I got some nice ones. Good, good.
There we go. Add a little goodness
You know what?
to it.
I bet I can make this piece work a lot better for you. Bolts, triggers,
Some
parts,
leather because
back
of
here.
armored rifles.
Yep,
and critters.
this is the one.
More a hunting rifle than a combat.
I'd just like to give this a personal touch with some engraving. Don't listen to the folk around here. I do not and will not ever do arms business with no gang. Could go for some poker.
There we
Perhaps
go.
you could join me
Very
later in
nice.
Smithfields.
One more weapon, I believe. Prove our hunting game.
I got some nice carved stocks here. I think you should take one. It's yours now. You thought about upgrading the stock? I got some nice ones. Fine piece. I got some nice carved stocks here. I think you should take one. You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving. If that paper boy stays at that post next to my shop any longer, I may lose it. Very dangerous for a gunsmith to snap.
None of that now. We may get a carving on here, though.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
There we go. Very nice. Ooh. That sexy mesquite. Love it. A few more touches and we'll be set to roll.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Good, good. Mmm.
Filling ourselves up.
And that should be good. Thank you, really.
Alright.
Okay, boy.
Onwards and upwards.
Yeah, how you making out? Hey! You got nothing better to do.
Of course we got nothing better to do, so that's why we doing it. I'm not gonna lie, in spite of my feelings for Micah and how he annoys me, which he does, this mission coming up is rather fun, actually. And I'll get a shiny new rifle, which I can customize a little later. We won't do it right out the gate of the mission, because we already wasted a decent amount of time on that.
Whoa, easy, boy. Hey, move it! Shit!
So with the hosts all but human, but with an adaptable brain in Westworld, could you imagine if they applied similar scenarios to, say, from this game to like Westworld? There would be some really interesting applications for that. I think we'll elaborate more on that later, but...
Got it!
Jump down off that horse.
Easy, boy, easy. Damn it!
No way! This is looking bad. Cocksucker!
Giddy up.
I've said I hate ambushes many a time so far in this broadcast, or the few I've done tonight, but I tell you what I hate most of all is these stupid amateur crews. Jesus, my bounty is high out this way. Thanks for that, Micah.
Yeah.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Okay, then.
If I hung around, I'd just get yelled at by the foreman anyway, because there's actually nothing you can do in that scenario, which is even more irritating. You get yelled at by the foreman, maybe you give the guy a drink of whiskey in the aftermath, that's about it. Let's go visit our annoying friend, shall we?
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, do you?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
Oh, plan like the Blackwater ferry job, or like you going off scouting and ending up in jail?
Just said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny tree.
I don't even know what that means.
I thought you was a tough boy.
That
Not
says
one
a
of those
lot about a lot
gentlemen
of people, and I'm
trying to
not sure
protect
any of
his
it makes
riding
sense in any
I
case.
just know
So.
whenever things get real, you turn yellow, lose your head.
Yellow.
Sure seems that way.
So I guess you won't be riding with me to rob the banking coach comes about this time in the Strawberry. I heard one of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me? Do a robbery?
That's what I said, didn't I?
After you.
Come on. I know an overlook where we can watch for them coming in.
What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said, the end.
I mean, how many men, guns, riders?
Nothing serious. It'll be fine.
I heard the bank's been hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular. That's a good lead in my book.
Damn, O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got a hold of most of Big Valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late. Like that move you pulled at Strawberry.
making me kill half the town just for your precious guns.
Precious they are. You need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
Looser? I've seen you come full undone more than once now, and you only been running with us a few months.
Are we gonna rob this coach or bicker about it? What's done is done.
Guess we're robbing it.
Then let's do it.
I just can't stand his casual and dismissive attitude about everything. He's such a fucking turd.
Yeah.
Fun fact for those of you watching who haven't played with me on the regular is my online character for Red Dead on here used to be modeled like Micah. I got him pretty accurate, but I felt like a change, and I was kind of tired of getting shot by people for my appearance. Still, I have toyed with the idea of switching back and making him look like Micah again, simply because...
Which way will they be coming in?
Should be from over there. We need to hit them fast.
I've seen those videos where the one guy basically impersonates Arthur Morgan online, and I think his channel sounds like pizza. He does character impersonations, and then he just, you know, films his interactions with random players online and see how they react. So I've often toyed with the idea of that, maybe doing, you know, me pretending to be Micah and getting reactions out of people.
This is a robbery! Stop that coach right now!
Sometimes I believe it would be a fun idea. Might be.
Sorry, it's payday!
This is fun for you.
Looks like they ain't gonna play nice. Good. Come on. Let's get this out of here. No need to keep your face covered now. It's just you and me, sweetheart. I'll give it to them. They put up half a fight at least. Yeah!
I've never done that. I didn't realize I could. That's actually really hilarious. He just shoves past Micah like a douchebag. I actually enjoy that because Micah deserves to be shoved a little bit.
That's more your style than mine. What did I tell you? Like licking butter off a knife.
Something like that. You don't want to just break it open here, be done with it?
Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing.
All right, then.
Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take and a new wagon to boot. Dutch can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
I ain't sure I trust this new act of yours one bit.
Oh, I sure don't.
I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I got no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me.
Now, hold up.
Reckon we're a lot alike, cliche.
Dutch knows I'm a feller that gets things done, same as you.
How many times have we heard that trope in not just games but films?
If I hadn't broken you out of jail.
And I have expressed my gratitude, have I not?
Shit! Now we're being robbed! Get across the river!
Ouch.
What the hell? finished.
To put time to put this new Lancaster to the test. Wow, first time in a gunfight I haven't lost my hat in a long while.
In a pile of dead bodies. Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
Let's strip this coach then. It clearly ain't going nowhere now. You know, we should really pick up a lock breaker one of these days. Save ourselves some bullets.
Yeah, because saving bullets is such a concern of yours.
Let's take what we can and get the hell out of here. That lock should shoot off easy enough. That should do it.
Come on, let's see if all this was worth it.
All I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls, and a lockbox. I'd say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that. What's the cut here?
It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Now, get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun.
Yep.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You stop right there.
Hey.
Hot! Live!
Oh, no, you don't. You dare.
I'm gonna your guts out. Damn! Whoa.
That's a damn shame. Didn't want to, but he kind of left me no choice there. Let's get out of here before this other guy notices anything and reports it. Don't want to have to kill another. We can put enough distance between us and that mess that Micah got us into, and that extra dead body I had to put on the ground, we should be in good shape.
Yep.
This episode's had quite a bit more action than usual, which is nice.
Easy now.
Trying to remember. I wonder if we crossed the same river twice, or if it was the other little waterway there up closer to Strawberry. So I'm like, dang, I thought there was only one river. Maybe I crossed that other body of water. I don't know. Not important. I was just curious.
Who's that? Arthur, you dumbass. Welcome back.
You kind of deserved that dumbass that time, Lenny. I'm sorry. I love you, buddy. You're a great guy, but you could clearly see who I was approaching. It wasn't like I was obscured by the trees that time, so. Yeah.
Good, brother. How are you feeling?
Much better. Thought those mountains were gonna kill me. Seems I'll live a while
Did you
yet.
see that woman Mary Gillis about?
Found a couple of things in town.
Yes. Yes, I did.
There's some money.
I never liked her.
I know. You already told me that.
Ideas above her station. Above anyone's station, that one.
Blackwater. I made a goddamn fool out of myself.
You done that before.
I know.
You'll get us out of this.
We are out of this. We need to keep out of it.
So what do you think?
We need to make some money and find ourselves an escape route, same as usual. But we are making money. And we will find an escape. We are gonna be okay.
Did you become a sheriff, Uncle Arthur?
All right. John?
Let's get on.
Good. And you?
Got everything we need.
Good. I think we need another man. Charles?
I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon.
Not bad.
Sure.
Charles is a good
See,
choice
Arthur?
for this.
Ain't that dumb.
Next time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
Alrighty, not bad. Not bad at all.
Who did you call a goddamn drunkard? Some shit.
I got no idea.
Jesus, Bill. You're a mess.
Hey, Arthur. Come here a minute.
What is it?
Can I ask you a favor?
Probably not.
Very funny. Would you do something with Jack? He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because he likes you, and, well, you know his father's useless.
Okay.
Thank you.
What you up to?
Playing,
Anything fun?
I guess.
You want to come fishing with me?
Fishing?
Sure. You're... It's about time that you started to earn your keep.
Okay.
Good. Let's go get your pole then. Now, you do have a fishing pole, don't you?
I sure do. Uncle Jose made me one.
Good. Well, let's go get it then. Go catch us some fish.
Yeah.
Jack is such a cute kid.
I'll mount up and lift you on when you're ready.
I mean, part of it was what happened, but it's a damn shame that such a cute kid turned out to be such an asshole at the end of Red Dead Redemption 1.
Alright, hold on tight.
And yes, I do believe that Jack became an asshole at the end of Red Dead Redemption 1. Fight me on that one.
Oh, okay.
You feeling better? I know you was a little sick.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're a brave kid.
So, just like you.
Well, I don't know about brave. I ain't much of a kid no more. Well, your mama might disagree. Her and a few other women, I guess.
What do you mean?
I'm just talking silly.
What the
Been a tough few weeks up in that
fuck
snow.
was that? Did a horse just drop from the sky? That was some weird
When are we going back to the other
glitch
camp?
shit right there.
Near Blackwater?
Yeah.
Well, we're not.
Kind of glad we caught that one. Ducky was saying we should keep an eye out for glitches. Well, that was sure as hell a goddamn glitch. Fucking horse fell from the goddamn sky.
Well, I'm sure someone can get you another storybook.
Really? When?
Well, we'll see. Got fish to catch first. All right. This looks as good a spot as any.
Where should we stand, Uncle Arthur?
Down by the shore. Come on, follow me.
Just by the water there, you mean?
I like this contrast to how Arthur is on the job. He's got such a gentle demeanor with Jack. It's really nice to see. Really helps to showcase the better aspects of Arthur's personality and how good his character is.
We need some bait. I'm gonna use some cheese.
Cheese?
Smellier the better. Now, cast your line. Swing the rod back over your shoulder and bring it forward in a smooth motion. Use your wrist, not your elbow.
Like that?
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
How do I know when I've got a bite?
Well, if you feel the tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nibbling. If you feel a hard tug, that's a fish going for the bait, so yank hard to hook it.
You've got a bite, Uncle Arthur?
Whoop, think I got one.
Is it a big one?
Don't feel too big, kid.
Look, Jack, it's a bluegill. It's almost as small as you. We should really throw these smaller ones back. Give them a chance to grow up a bit.
Can I take a break from fishing? I want to make something.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick some of those red flowers. I'll be right back.
Cute kid.
Fish on the line. You see him fighting there, Jack? That's when you gotta be careful. You'll break the line. Best to wear him out first before you try to reel him in. Well, seems like he's taking a rest now. I'm gonna try reeling him in nice and steady. This one's a rock bass. Not bad.
Fishing sure is boring, Uncle Arthur.
I know. Boring as hell. But then, something happens. And you can get food for days.
Really?
If you're lucky. But until then, you just sit and Wait. Try not to worry. It's good for you,
It's good for you?
I guess.
Huh. I think he's got a fight. Look!
There we go.
Hey, look at this.
And what?
This necklace I made.
Necklace?
For Mama.
Sure.
What a fine young man. And in such complex circumstances.
Oh, look, it's asshat 1 and
Arthur, isn't
asshat
it?
2.
Arthur Morgan?
Who are you?
Yes, Arthur Morgan, Vanderlyn's most trusted associate. You've read the files. Typical case. Orphan street kid seduced by that maniac's silver tongue and matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton? Agent Ross. Pinkerton Detective Agency, seconded to the United States government. Nice to finally meet. We know a lot about you.
Do you?
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. There's $5,000 for your head alone.
$5,000? For me? Can I turn myself in?
We want Vanderlyn.
Old Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
Oh, ain't that a little old-fashioned nowadays?
Apparently not. Listen. This is my offer, Mr. Morgan. Bring in Vanderlyn, and you have my word you won't swing.
Oh, I ain't gonna swing anyways, Agent
Milton.
You see, I haven't done anything wrong, aside from not play the games to your rules.
Spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Callender.
Mac Callender?
He was pretty shot up by the time I got to him. So really, it was more of a mercy killing. Slow, but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, do you?
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely, all of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die, Agent.
Some of us sooner than others. Good day, Mr. Morgan.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your fishing, kid, while you still can.
Who are they?
No one to worry about, no one at all. Come on, let's pick up your things and get home.
The more astute observers will notice that the agent with the mustache was Agent Ross, the primary antagonist of the first game.
It's getting late, Jack. Your mother'll be worried. Let's head back.
Are you taking me back?
Yep. We're going back, kid.
Why did you lie about where Uncle Dutch is?
Because those are disagreeable men, and I don't want them to hurt him.
I like how Arthur's really struggling to explain this to a child.
No, I don't think so. I hope he's just fine where he is. Like I said, don't worry about them. The world is full of disagreeable men. That's why you got all of us, to protect you from folk like them. Now, how about that necklace you made? You still got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Did you like fishing?
It was okay, I think. It's a lot of waiting around.
It is.
There you are. How you boys getting on?
Great. We caught a fish, and I made you this necklace.
Ain't that pretty? Ain't I the luckiest? Did you thank Uncle Arthur?
No need. We had a good time.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
We got a problem. What? I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they know about the train, and they know we're here.
Well, you followed back here?
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch. They offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
I say we do nothing. Just yet. They're just trying to scare us into doing something stupid. We have turned a corner. We survived them mountains. We just need to stay calm.
Reasonable room for concern. The Pinkertons knowing our location and all that, or roughly about where we are, and having them make contact. We got a lot on our plate, but I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up and call it a night. We got a nice new arsenal. We completed a robbery with Micah. We ended up doing some other fun stuff. Fishing with Jack. Met the Pinkerton asshats, which I wasn't expecting to happen this episode, but I'm glad it did. And we did the plotting of...
Mary Gillis?
It all came to nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
That's for the best.
Sure, of course.
I never did like her very much.
Back at it with characters interrupting me. You know, Jameson did that in Spider-Man every time I was wrapping up an episode. I have a feeling it's going to happen a fair few times here. Any rate, we got our heist planned out. We didn't quite get to the heist, but that's alright. That'll be our next episode when we get back at it. So, looking forward to that very much, and I hope everyone else will enjoy that when we get there. But, I believe this is it. We made a hell of a good progress. 8 hours tonight worth of progress, and it's going well. So, we'll catch you the next time, but I'm about to call it a night. I am pooped, and I need some rest. Hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it around if you have anyone you think you would like it. Check out the rest of the channel and some of the other videos. We got some good ones. And don't forget to check out our Facebook group. If you're not familiar with the Facebook group or are interested, it's Cooper Copper's Broadcast Hub. Check it out. Ask for an invite. Ask to join. We'll send you in. And, we'll happily admit you. If you're interested in locating me on there, it's Cooper Shivy, and, you know, you add me, and I will definitely add you, and get you in the group. So, hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you sometime tomorrow.